Oh no, hang on, there he is. This is Jason Hood from Snakes Unlimited, and he's got a whole bunch of blue tongues. We're not going to talk about the blue tongues. See, there he is. He's super tall. Jason Hood is 6'5". Don't ask him that. He's very touchy. I've known Jason for a long time. He was my president when I was VP at CHS. But what Jason's going to talk about are his Soosties, and he'll say it right. But what Jason has are some really cool snakes. Jason, tell me about your cool snakes at your egg eaters. Oh, I like this one.
When you got there's a king rat snake. My buddy Scott has both those, that style and the het exanthic. The Soosties that got changed to fire and axe, so it's not so hard for you to say anymore.
I like the Soosties though. I still like saying Soosties. This one's cool too. These are all different snakes. See, everyone always talks about ball pythons. There's way more than ball pythons here. These are the puffers.
These guys are the puffing bird-eating snakes. What's interesting with this species is they're sexually dimorphic with scalation. Whereas the back scales, if the phone will pick it up, the scales on the very center of the back are raised and sharp.
Actually,
only on the males.
Okay.
Females are smooth back there, so actually you can tell the sex by looking at them from across the room in some cases. See how pronounced they are?
Yep. And actually, its phone's picking it up quite well.
Beautiful. They're also one of the most colorful, variably colorful snakes on the planet, where this is one look, but they can come in almost every color in the rainbow.
And I've seen there's some really pretty green and red ones that are just amazing.
Red, orange, blue,
orange.
Purple. Almost every color out there can come on these speckles, and the gray background is a kind of common dominant color phase, but some of them have an orange background with much more color involved. So they're really neat species. Not many people know about them. I've been working with them now for about 15 years.
They are.
To popularize them.
Jason is one of the people. If you want to, and they're a South American colubrid, correct?
Yeah.
These are way fun. If you want to learn anything about these South American colubrids, you need to talk to Jason Hood. He is one of the leaders on these. Not just because I like Jason, but he's also a tree, and that's why these snakes like him. But these are not your average colubrids, and they're quite fun. This is another color variation.
That's a juvenile tree transphase. I'm not going to be able to put this guy back and pull anything else out at the same time.
But see how much more active these are? They are fun. But I wanted to show these off because all of these rat snakes, and they're all a little different. And you know me, I want to show you the different animals at the show. That's a good little poser. And this is a juvenile of the same species as the bottom one, different color phase.
Yeah, it's starting to get tiny flecks of yellow coming in on it. Every shed from this point forward, this snake's going to look different with more and more color every single shed. And there's no way to really know what color it's going to be when they're born. Because they're not born looking like this either. They've gone through 2 color changes by the time to this stage. So you get like 6 different snakes in one animal.
Is it like with the carpets, the uglier the baby, the better the adult?
No, those are beautiful babies.
Oh, well, that just makes it even harder to figure it out.
Yeah.
So
they look like moss phase eyelash vipers when they're born.
Okay.
And then they start to lose coloration, end up yellow, green, or brown, and then they start picking up coloration.
So even though they aren't Pisusis anymore, as much as I love to say that, they're like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Check out these snakes, guys.
This is
honestly.
As well, and I can feel the ridges starting to form.
Oh, and you can kind of see how it gets rougher back here, as opposed to the smoother scales up here.
Yeah.
And you can see that. The phone's picking it up. Hello, Peanuts. Thank you so much, Jason.